Well, hello again, folks. Yay! It's 7 o'clock at the moment, and we're getting ready to have a puff again. My birthday puff. I definitely enjoy this. This is one hell of a fun thing. Um, I know that I'm saying hello to some of my very best friends. Um, yeah, let's have a puff here in a little bit, but first we're just going to say hi and uh, it's the later in the evening puff. I usually have one of these. I just had dinner. It was wonderful. A great big ass steak. And so that can't be beaten, not one bit. So hold on one moment. I'm going to make a little effect here. This way, when I puff here in a little bit, it'll actually show my bong. So, well, folks, how are you doing tonight? I hope everybody's having a little bit of fun. And I'll go ahead and I'm going to write that right on here. And thank you very much, Lady Dada. You are absolutely one of my most favorite people. Absolutely. Um, all right. Very cool. So anyway, yeah, it was a wonderful time so far. Probably just going to sit on the computer for the rest of the night. Unfortunately, shit, if we can get out and do things, I'd go out and I'd do something. But no, we're staying here at the house, of course. I ain't going near any of them crazy fuckers out here in Spokane. So that's another reason why I look forward getting down to there. Who knows? Another few months or so. Otherwise, I'll at least be coming down to visit and hanging out with everybody. It'll be a good time. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you all are having a good evening and stuff so far. Um, Basically, I've probably got to go down and water the plants. That comes up pretty soon. The ones here in this room are completely done. We're all done with those, and they're wonderful. I love them. That's for sure. They're, this is kind of what I got going right now, but I got a couple more that need to be done out there, and then of course the seven full size plants that are growing out in the greenhouse. So that should all last me until quite a while. That'll definitely be helpful. And so, uh, loving how it smoked. It really, really, loving how it grew well. And most of it, like I said, in this room. And we have the greatest people showing up in here. Absolutely, a couple of the greatest. Jack Hare, number one. Love you much, man. Seriously, it was great to take a short work with you. Way back when. So, and of course, over here, Ed Rosenthal, man, you are definitely one of the best as well. I always loved listening to your stuff and whatnot for growing. And so, but yeah, it's something that's going to be missed a little bit. What I've got going out there is going to be the last of what I grow, and but it's quite a bit coming through pretty well. I love it, and so I'm going to be pretty happy about everything. So, but it's going to be a lot of fun tonight and until tomorrow. We'll see what the hell goes on. But keep a look on my page, and I'll share with everybody pretty much as to how that goes tomorrow. But so anyway, I definitely look forward to smoking here very, very soon, and I figured we'd make it right at 7:10. That's what it needs. That's the fun time. That's oil in the background. Turn that over, and so. But I don't smoke oil anymore. I myself, and it's great stuff. It really is. In a lot of different ways. But me, I'm still with just cannabis leaf. So that's really, in my opinion, the best way to go. So let me take a look here. And again, this is my little jar that I use for holding my cannabis and stuff. So what we'll do is we'll break a little bit apart here while we're sitting in chatting. So I hope everybody's having a very good evening, and it's a wonderful Tuesday, as wonderful as they get, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to having a few puffs with you folks. And thank you very, very much for coming through here. I really, I love you very, very much, folks. And I thank you very much for coming in, and we'll having all a puff together. And thank you very much, Lady Dada, for this shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. I've actually had this up for a very long time, and I've never even worn it just because I wanted to save it for something special. And incredibly something special is hanging out with you folks, and I appreciate the hell out of you. So almost done getting this ready here. There we go. Getting her almost all done there, and it's going to be a wonderful 710 enjoyment here. I do really enjoy it. You guys are coming in and hanging out, and I don't do a hell of a lot on my birthday, especially here in Spokane. Spokane, Washington. Uh, Unfortunately, there's too much here that just sucks. Um, you know, one thing I really want to come down south, and so I think I'm going to end up, just because of the last few months and such, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my house. I think go ahead and sell it off, and I'll come down, and I think I'm going to end up living in Las Vegas. Not that I'm a big gambler, um, but it's like right in the middle of all of almost all of my friends, and especially my main friends. You guys are all right there where I can finally come and see you very well. Um, Here in Spokane, what I do have left, that's the most important. My wife passed away 8 years ago, and I'm already all signed it. My name and everything is already put there, and they're just kind of waiting for the date over the next year and stuff. So it'll be good though. We're gonna have some fun. I'm definitely going to come down there within the next year, uh, at least within the next 3 months, in fact, actually, and just kind of hang out and do some fun things. And so I look forward to seeing everybody, a lot. And here we are, though. It's 7:08. Here in just a couple of minutes, we're going to have ourselves a yummy puffy. And so, also again, my bong. I love this thing. Um, I've had it for quite some time. I did have one that was about a foot taller, but unfortunately, it smashed. I don't remember when, but it was something happened to it. It ate shit. So it's 7:09. Here we are right now, and I'm ready to puff here in just a couple of moments. So what I'm puffing on right now, as Lady Dada asks, is actually this is Dennis's. Basically, I made this over the last 15 years. I've just switched as I've made it back and forth into different kinds that I love, and so it's there's a good way to put it. It is. It's a Lord Ford. Thank you very, very much, Mark. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful evening, and thank you. I look forward to a better time in existence. Let's just call it that. So, um, I look forward to seeing what we're we're having our future. I really do. Um, I love you folks. Let's have our 710. And right there too. Yes, definitely, Martin. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate everything, man. I really, really do. That was awesome. And so, um, you guys are such an awesome thing. It's making me feel a hell of a lot better. It really, really is. Um, it's got a lot coming on. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but um, we're having a good time tonight, and this is what actually matters. And so, man, I look forward to having a good maybe next birthday down south. We'll see what happens, and we'll all have a good damn time. That's for sure. And I look forward to everything, especially seeing the where we're going to be down there for the next month or so. Well, in a month, hopefully, if everything works right, maybe I'll be selling my house and moving down there. But we'll see. and and thank you very much, Mark. It's absolutely excellent stuff. I tell you what, this is much enjoyable as well as much enjoyable to see you, and I appreciate it absolutely. Um, and so, but I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening and stuff. September 8th, no matter how bad it hits me, because I did have a seizure earlier today, not a real bad one. Um, but it was one of the ones that made my eyes kind of spin. And so, but that happens when coming back in from leaving the darkness in the house and then getting outside where it's bright as hell and running around in it, the things I was doing, and then rushing back to the house and sitting down. And that kind of switch around from how you use your energy can actually cause a bit of a seizure, unfortunately. Um, so, but right on, Mark. That is cool. That is really good. I want that. I'll post that in a couple of good places. That's that. Yep. And like Lady Dada here is between Vegas and the Grand Canyon. That would be pretty cool, actually. Vegas probably is what it'll be because not only with everybody being around right there, and it's so awesome, seriously, that I can get out and hang out and stuff. But my mother lives there in Las Vegas, and so that is one reason why I may end up there as well. So, but yeah, let's have another puff. This is yummy stuff. Right on. Yummy. I love it. It's really, really good. What's nice is I actually feel like we're actually sharing, and that's what's really cool. Um, but unfortunately, I will basically be moving, I think, out of here to the people that may like Spokane. I can't stand this place. We've got to go to uh, basically down to Las Vegas, I think is where it'll be, so that I can come over to California regularly and come hang out with all of my friends and stuff. Um, so, but plus good puffs down there as well. Um, I won't be growing anymore. Unfortunately, I have for 15 years, and I've enjoyed doing it well. Um, but there's some good stuff to do now, and to kind of go hang out and that's why I was saying coming to see you folks was going to be awesome. That really, really is. What do we got going over here? Oh, just Sword, huh? Everybody having a good puff too. Um, I'm gonna to miss Spokane a little bit, of course, because this is where my wife has passed away from cancer. The most unbelievably terrible time, in my life. This was 8 years ago, but it still has my name right there, and it's ready for me when things are coming up here. And so, but that's why I want to come down that direction. I grew up working on computers, is what mostly what I did, and I worked with them for 15 years, doing some fun work, mostly networking security. And so I had a heck of a time doing that. And then, unfortunately, about 5 years ago was when this epilepsy hit me. Well, it was 15 years ago when I first got it, and it was lame, but we affected it well enough. And then some things happened about 5 years ago that put me into a really bad situation. Um, and unfortunately, it's kind of I have the left side of my brain inside removed, and now on the right side, they thought everything would be fine after doing that seizure or doing that pull out there, and it didn't do it. In fact, it started from my right side here, and it's literally my brain is dying away on the right side. And so it's going to basically just come down to a point. Very doesn't take very long to happen, but when it does, then it's done. And so that almost is why I've been scared to just hide in one place. But that's why I love this partially, is we're able to get together, and I'll decide where to come out and hang out and have a damn good time. That's for sure. So uh, I'm not sure where you guys are at, but I know I'll be seeing some of you guys and ladies that are my very best friends and my cousins and everybody. I'm going to be coming out to see as much as possible. But that's also why I like to be in Las Vegas, because it's not only right in the middle of everybody, it's right where everybody wants to go at least sometime. And so that's why I forward to being down there with everybody. And so I think it is time to probably get rid of my house up here. And I've been in it for 15 years. It's time to sell it off. And, Spokane isn't as much fun as the rest of the world, that's for sure. So I look forward to being down with everybody. And it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. That's for sure. I'm not sure exactly where in Las Vegas I'm going to get a place, but I know that there are some good ones to maybe even take a big RV down to it. So that would almost be perfect. Um, but anyway, folks, it is 7:19. I sure love the hell out of everybody. I swear. And so I thank you for everything. I wanted to just see everybody. This is my birthday. And so, again, I love you very much. And I will see everybody as much as possible as I come around. So, take care.